What's up, everyone? I am Wasabi Ice Cream, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is the 27th Assassin's Creed game. I've played them all, mostly. I've played almost all of them. I played a little bit of Odyssey. I'm not going to really compare this to other Assassin's Creed games because, I mean, let's face it, there's no one out there who's played. Well, I don't want to say no one, but I'm going to say there's most people have not played all of them. I haven't played all of them. Played a little bit of Odyssey. I played enough to know that it's okay. That game's okay. This game, I'm actually very much enjoying this game. I've played a lot of open world games this year. This is probably my favorite one so far. So I'll just put that out there. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I put about 20 hours in, probably closer to 15, just because like I've done a little bit of like testing here and there. I kind of left it running and alt-tab. But you know, these videos we do are they're first impressions. I should say that they're not reviews. So I did not finish this game. I probably will finish this game, but this is not what this video is about. This video is just first impressions, just to cover the first 15 to 20 hours and just tell you what I think of it as not a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Let's jump into the options. A lot of options here for let's see, display options, FOV slider. You know, keeping it at 100%. Display options, VSync, resolution scale, which is really nice. So you can render the game at like your native resolution and then bump it down. Very nice. Graphics options. So I should say this game does not have support for NVIDIA proprietary stuff. So it does not do deep learning, super sampling. There's no ray tracing. It's just the basic stuff here. Basic stuff. The game looks okay. You know, it doesn't look phenomenal. You know, it's not breathtaking, but it looks all right. Controls. You know, controller support. You can change the hold time. Toggle hold. Toggles, switches for pretty much everything. Sensitivity. Notice that it's got this fucking Destiny like fucking cursor thing, and I'm using an Xbox controller. I would love to know if I could like talk to a developer, a UI dev, and ask them if this is like the preferred method of controlling menus now, or if we're just doing this just to do it, because for the fuck of me, I cannot like fathom why anyone would want this for a controller. That's just me. This like mouse emulation thing is I'm beyond this now. Rebindable controls, even on controller. This is outstanding. You love to see this. Completely rebindable controls for a controller. Most games don't allow you to do this. They just have like standard profiles that you can switch to, but this just lets you just rebind everything. I like it. Gameplay, photo mode, QTEs, you can hold or just hit them one time. You know, for people who like have like repetitive stress injuries, or you know, just can't mash buttons like that. That's more of an accessibility option, though. Screen shake, turn it off. Blood, dismemberments, nudity. All here. Interface, tweak the UI, turn the HUD options on and off. I like it. This game's pretty good with the HUD. I will say it's not very cluttered. Things kind of show up when you need them and hide when you don't. Let's see. language. English, French, Italian. Audio language. Where would that be? Sound? Let's see. Voice language. Oh, interesting. It makes you download the additional languages. I was asked if Icelandic language was in here. Doesn't look like it. Set your volume sliders for everything. Music, sound effects. There's no voice slider, but there is dialogue boost. So I do have that turned on. Music frequency, how often the music plays when you're exploring. Very cool. Collision sound, if you run into shit, the sound will play. Subtitles, menu narration. Very cool.
Menu narration.
And third-party stuff. Eye tracking. I've never seen this before. I would like to know how that works. Head tracking, eye tracking, light adaptation. So pretty good options here, you know. I would like to see some. This is very much an AMD game, but you know, it's no slouch for Nvidia as well. So let's jump in here. I've got a save going already. Boy, more autosaves than I thought. There are 5 autosave slots, it looks like. That's actually my first time looking at this. Episode save, so it saves when you start a new episode automatically. Interesting. I actually did not know that it kept this many saves. That's actually great. But I do have a manual save here, so I'm gonna load that up. Load time's pretty fast. Again, this the initial load is probably the longest you're gonna see, but even that's not too long. It takes about, there you go, done already. All right, welcome to Ravensthorpe. You play as Eivor. You can be either male or female. It's not like, you're not like brother or sister type thing. You're the same character, just either male or female. Actually, you can be both. The game actually defaults to both, and I guess the way they explained it is whatever because you're in the Animus, you're still in the Animus, so it's like it's glitches in the Animus or something, and whatever the Animus feels like is the most representative of the gender at that time, that's the gender it's going to portray. I thought it was weird, so I just picked female. Your character is Eivor. Very cool.
I should go.
So I'm enjoying the story in this game. Uh-oh, something got stuck here. I cannot move. I break the game already. Okay, there we go. So there was some dialogue that was supposed to happen there and didn't. So you start in Norway, and for reasons you're kicked out of your settlement there, and you leave to start a new settlement in England. And along the way, you're kind of tasked with making friends with the local kings and forming alliances with the kingdoms of England. So the way this game tells the story is a little different, I think, because it's more done in like segments. They're more like vignettes. They're like separate stories within the big main story. So you'll branch off. You have this this table.
I want to see the Alliance map.
And this is where you select what alliances you want to make. So I've already selected one, this one here in East Anglia. It'll tell you there's power levels and power levels here, but basically you pick one, and that each one of these, it's its own separate story. You go to this kingdom, and it's just a story with you going over there and trying to form an alliance with the kings there.
I should go.
Oh, didn't need to do that. Playing a lot of open world games, and now I'm getting all the buttons confused. Alright, so this is our settlement in England. There's many different services here. Kind of build these up from the ground, from nothing, with the resources you get from raiding settlements and doing all that stuff. Blacksmith.
May I see your stores?
Upgrade all your equipment.
Ready for battle.
I must take my leave. So long.
Be well, my friend.
There is a store here that sells what I think are microtransactions.
Good day, good day.
Can't entirely tell. Let's see. Shop.
What do you have today?
Gonna tell you I'm not online. Okay, here it is. Yeah, like a daily market of things. Not totally sure. A weekly selection and a daily selection. And it costs opal. I think you find opal in game, but you might be able to buy that. I'm not totally sure. Kind of force this on you, like
I'm off. Be well, friend.
dedicated point in the story where they force this on you. We can actually open up the menu here. There is a store. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Buy Helix credits. Not online. But you know, you can buy weapon skins. I don't know. Wait, this isn't even a skin. This is just a straight up weapon. Interesting. Tattoos. Character skins. That stuff does look cool, but I don't know. I mean, are we gonna pay money in this game just to look cool? I mean, there's no like online component, so no one's gonna see this but me. It's $1 per 100 Helix credits, so this whole set is dollars. Buy X outfit, you know. The game has microtransactions, so just be aware of that. I do have the pre-order bonus content, so everything I have equipped is still better than anything I found within the 20 hours that I've been playing. So the game also rewards you for having an entire set equipped, so the set bonus you get from this is also better because you're not going to find a full set of anything very quickly. So while we're on the topic of the gear, I will say a lot of people were upset about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that the gear was just like, it was basically like a loot game. I would tell you that this game does not just drown you in gear like that game does. Like, as you can see, I'm playing for about 20 hours. And this is all the gear that I found so far. This is it. A jet is flying past. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's very annoying. Variety of different types of weapons. They all control differently. Two-handed axes, One-handed axes, flails, pikes, shields. You can dual wield the shields. You got a left hand, right hand. So if you have a two-handed item, you cannot hold anything in your other hand. A shield in this hand. Real dumb. You can do it. So yeah, this is your settlement. You build it up and they'll give you bonuses. Like this guy unlocks the fishing line. I haven't unlocked it yet, but
Hi, Eivor.
probably gonna do a little bit of the story missions here. Again, if you're not into spoilers, I would say it's minor spoilers. It's like the stories here are not directly tied to the main story, so if you're sensitive to spoilers, you might not want to see this stuff. We're not going to get too deep into it, but I just want to show a little bit of that. So, all right, let's head off to East Anglia. Get a ship or a boat, longboat, a small crew.
Eivor, hoe estás, jouw dik?
Man your oars.
Right.
Can't raise the sail here. Sing us a song.
You can just tell them just to go.
Dark is the shadow thrown, and disorder of the land dethroned.
Just a cinematic view.
Run up the sails.
And still as they go down, a stubborn monarch's head uncrowned.
So along the way, you'll find like there's little sediments along the shore that you can raid. Those will kind of just pop up if we can do one, if we pass one.
Fire in heart rode the warrior forth to redden the roads of Repton. The king's god struck by.
I will say I really like the music in this game. It's like it doesn't really stand out too much. It's real subtle, but when it kicks in, I think it's pretty effective. You know, it sets a tone that I think it fits. Here's one. Can we raid this place? All right, we're fucking raiding. All right. I don't think I've done this dual wielding before with the shield.
Shit! Faster!
Hey. So this game is very combat focused. You got light attack, heavy attack. Heavy attack takes stamina, and you regain stamina by landing light attacks. These guys are super weak. Wow, pathetic.
I'm shouting at challenges.
Pathetic. There's a lock-on system. Parry. You can block only if you have a shield, but you can still parry. It's just more difficult if you don't have a shield. Got a bow you can use. You guys are very much in the way. The thing about the combats is it doesn't end until you kill everyone, and the last guys can be kind of hard to find. What's up, motherfucker?
We've outstayed our welcome.
That's it. What I do, I find myself using this scan ability Because it'll mark enemies, but they won't stay marked. You gotta keep hitting it, which is lame. Oh, that's all of them. Died down here, is he a thing?
Hey!
Dead. What that guy was, okay. Yeah, just raided this village for no reason. I mean, there's nothing here. But you can do that. Boat here. Right? Raided that village for no reason other than he just wanted to kill some shit. But there you go. Right, back to the back to the objective here.
Sail! Catch me!
There's more substantial things you can raid, but I don't know, for whatever reason you can just jump out and just fucking raid those tiny villages for no reason other than you just want to kill shit.
Pick up from there.
Some sort of boat there.
Yeah, there's an emphasis on using your ship to get around. You could leg it, but it'd probably take a little longer. We're in East Anglia now. Really like the look of this game. Looks way better than Watch Dogs, even without ray tracing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's gonna set up a trap? I've not seen that before. Dual wielding shield is a little much. This is my fucking weapon right here, dude. Golden axe. Oh god. Die. I've not seen that before. Go through this and see.
Calm down.
All right, good to know that can happen.
Let's have a song.
There's a lot of side stuff on the map. I mean, as you can see.
Raise the sail here.
Shit. We're going under a bridge. So they'll automatically lower the sails and take down the mast when you're going under a bridge. Cool. I didn't think they would account for that, but
Mast up!
getting pretty close to where we need to be here. Once you find a dock, you can fast travel to there. See one nearby here.
We know the witch. Suffering hard times, I see.
Go.
Pull up here!
I was kind of salty on the voice acting and the character a little bit, but the more I played, the more I started to like Eivor, the main character. She's like somewhat of a poet. Like she's more intelligent than she leads on. She has a real way with words. There's actually like a word mini game called Flighting. I think we'll be able to do some of that here pretty soon. Climb his tower. Do the Assassin's Creed thing. Right. Look at that view. Ubisoft Montreal, who made this, is currently in the middle of a hostage situation. Is that true? This game actually runs very well. Actually, I think I can hit F1 here. I can hit F1 here. Okay, no, I can't. Sometimes it works. Most of the time, it does not. Not working now. But at any time, you can open up the graphics menu or the options menu and get this performance chart that just shows you the last 30 seconds of gameplay. It tells you your performance. See, running very well here, so. Like I do have this mini game here, the flighting mini game. I enjoy the flighting mini game. It's a battle of wits. It's a battle of rhyme. Battle of rhythm. Pretty much like the TV show Yo Mama. 'Cause they play for cash money. Let's see.
Well, if it isn't Eivor of the Raven clan.
How do you know me?
People talk. I've heard all the rumors that Eivor the Dane is a coward, a cur, and a leech. Perhaps you can swing that wee axe on your belt. But I doubt you've much talent for speech.
You might be surprised. Let us duel.
Well, I'll need a wager first.
Always go all in.
Here's the silver. Now begin.
To all those whom I speak, they say Eivor's a clod.
So what you got to do here is choose the best option for rhyme and choose the best option that matches the rhythm of what he said.
Then you're speaking to fools and their knowledge is flawed.
Well, not bad. They say you're a coward who runs from a fight.
And they're sorely mistaken I'm known for my might.
Interesting. Interesting. Silent whispers all claim that you're terribly dense.
Then you've clearly misheard them. My wit is immense.
Oh, you lucked out with that one. Well, what a surprise. Eivor of the Raven Clan is a true talent. I'm
Monkey
shocked.
Island
Don't
insult
believe
challenges.
everything you hear, unless it touches on my flighting. Then heed every word.
Take the coin and know that only praise will henceforth cross my lips.
Yeah, pretty much, but it matches the character because she's like, as the game progresses, she'll like recite poems and give these speeches, and like she's actually like well versed in language. Anything else we can find here? Yeah, I quite like that part of the character. This does have, you know, a bunch of like random world events. You come to just learn what everything kind of just means.
What a handsome cat. Hello, friend of Freya. What's wrong?
Hey, Nali, come back, you snake!
Here, little one.
No, stop! Oh, pig poop. You ran off again.
Cats are free spirits, aloof and haughty. Like the goddess Freya.
I know, but ever since old Cotter died, that old sea cat has run wild, scaring the chickens and scratching me.
Ah. Ship's cats are good luck. Do you need help catching him?
Oh, yes, please.
I've enjoyed the side quests. You know, I'm not gonna lie, they've been pretty entertaining. Some of them have been pretty silly as well. But I like, you know, because this game is pretty brutal, pretty gruesome. You know, with a lot of dismemberments and and blood and gore and shit like that. So to get some real like genuine like comedy moments out of the side missions, it's been I've enjoyed it. So I'm going to start one of the main quests here. Now it's not part of the overall story, so it's not heavy spoilers here, but if you're sensitive to this stuff.
What? What's happening?
Finir?
No, not unless Halfdan sent you.
Let's pretend Halfdan did send me. Then we pretend you're Finir, his steward of East Anglia.
Right.
How do you expect to find a king for this kingdom when this is the speed you work at?
I found him already. And as soon as he's married, we'll plunk his ass down on that throne.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who cannot keep the Danes in line? Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane, for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
So this game like revolves around, it's very political, which I mean I imagine most Assassin's Creed games are. But you're basically trying to win the favor of the various kingdoms of England to make sure you got each other's back when the shit hits the fan. Basically.
Dark times. You tend to your sheep, to your cattle, and look away from the knaves that creep ever closer.
East Anglia still stands without a king! Upper Hell rules! More defenseless in the battles to come!
I'll try to find some more side missions here. Where'd that guy's cat go? Cat just straight up disappeared. I don't think I realized this before, but I think the day and night cycle like changes the events that are available.
In like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't us.
Your folk destroyed this country once before. Now you're doing it again.
I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by whom, I wonder?
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep. Without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now.
Alright, I'm gonna skip
Same as
this.
ours.
So what are these?
Skip through this. There's dialogue options. I've not seen these have any major effect. The payoff is usually like instant. You know, it doesn't really like say, "Oh, Oswald will remember that." Like, it doesn't really come back to haunt you. Usually like for the immediate, like it doesn't linger. So
A king should be harsher in tone with those who disrupt his kingdom.
I'm not yet king, so I'll listen to my people before deciding what tone to take.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
I am.
I am not.
I am.
So, they lately. What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the
I'm
Dane
summon my.
Elders. She's a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good.
I'm gonna summon my horse here.
A well-matched
Middle of
marriage.
animation. I'm gonna summon my quote-unquote horse.
Forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold
Okay.
on. I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't
This is
approve
pre-order
of me.
content. They give you a fucking giant wolf to ride.
Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
Hold. There is smoke ahead.
That's beat me. It could be the same men who attacked at the walls of Norwich.
Stay here. I'll have a look. This area is off limits.
Right, let's do some assassin shit. Try to do some assassin shit. I find that it's harder to do the assassin shit in this game. Or like the way they set up a lot of the enemy placement, it's not conducive to like getting in there and sticking motherfuckers. So what we can do here. Well, finding that I'm not able to see these guys. Why is that? Gear change. Upgrade your gear with the resources you find. I got a lot of resources. Don't do a lot of upgrading. I will say this game is pretty damn easy on the default difficulty. On normal. You might want to crank it up to hard. You guys should be glowing red and they're not. That's a problem. See, but yeah, fuck yeah. Hide the body. You see me? See, I can't even tell. Is this not the guy I just killed?
Try the offside.
Yeah, I don't know. I find the stealth to be very difficult in this game.
It makes my guts all wobbly quickly. I never knew you as a man before first.
Fuck you. But even if you fuck up the stealth, it's still like the combat is way easier. Like it's easier to do just open combat than it is to do stealth. Die.
For the king.
Your guts out! Don't fall not much longer, corpse!
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards.
Right.
Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
E. It's got a like a food ration system like Horizon Zero Dawn, where you just keep a bunch of food in your pouch, and that's the reserves you use from when you want to restore your health. Grade materials.
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed as home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
My presence alone won't sway the family of your intended bride. That's work you must do yourself.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm merely hoping you might provide me with perspective.
That I can do.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
What else we got here? There's a passive skill tree. Now I will say this skill tree is boring as fuck because you know, it looks pretty wide and extensive, but every like node on here is just like plus 2.3 melee damage, plus 7 melee resistance, 1.7 ability damage. Like they're all these like insignificant, just very small boosts. And then like there's bigger nodes that give you like some real abilities. Stomp ability, weapons swap when you're dual wielding. Like you're basically building this out to get to these bigger nodes, which has like the good stuff, but all these small ones are just like very, very insignificant and boring. I really don't like skill trees like this. I would much rather this was just condensed down into just the big nodes, and then they found some other way to just give you these like minor stuff. These are just boring. So what ends up happening is every time you level up, you get two skill points. You can distribute those wherever you want. As you go down these branches, more paths will unlock. So you see this one. There's something here, but it's clouded. Reveal itself. Stand out so you can see more of it. Really you want is the good stuff here. Smoke bombs, explosive corpse. Then you also have abilities that you use. Base buttons here. These you have to find out in the world. There's like hidden ability books that'll teach you how to do these, and these are usually kill abilities. These usually kill. Not all of them, but usually just pop one of these off and kill your opponent. These you have to find out in the world. Legend. Shows you everything that you can find. Everything's color coded, so you see the gold stuff is wealth. It's usually like it could be a piece of armor, it could be a weapon, or it just could be like a very valuable upgrade material, stuff like that. Mysteries are usually like quest lines. Maybe I compare them to like the Strangers and like Red Dead Redemption. I found these to be pretty entertaining. Like I've been like seeking these out just to kind of just see what's there. I've enjoyed these. Here, let's mark this one. Mark that and see what that one's. And then artifacts are, it's a very broad term to say anything that's like a cosmetic item, like a tattoo or a haircut, or just any like collectible item, artifact, or like it'll be. Let me pull up the legend again. Oops. There's like Roman artifacts, cursed symbols, opal you can collect, treasure hoard map, which I don't even think a lot of these I haven't even seen yet. So but each area has a number of these things. Got a lot of them. Go through and try to clear the map if you want, or don't. I've just been tackling them as I find them, but they're hidden once you get close. Once you get close, you'll find out what they are. Like clearly there's an ability here that I haven't found yet, so do one more side mission. Wait. See what we got over here.
I do not think the horse can hear you.
That horse can't hear anything. So how did Father do it then? The horse always comes when he summons it. Father was a good horse summoner, I'll have you know. And I'll rise in his stead. I, the great summoner Asta, call to you, my noble steed, Skin Faxi. I know you are deaf, but hear me in your soul!
Easy, girl.
My summoning worked.
Your horse is a little unsettled, but safe.
I, Asta the great summoner, first of a name, thank ye.
Next time, summon a bridge.
If Father was still alive, he would be proud of me. Wouldn't he, Skin Farley? Wait, what did I call you earlier?
Maybe the horse will have a better life now.
Stop! Stop!
Okay. Get some real good combat here. How about that? The raid going. The raids are where you get the materials to upgrade your settlement. That's really the only way to get them. I wish there was a better way, but you gotta do the raids if you want upgrade your settlement. So I think we'll do that and then we'll call it. No, there's not a lot to this game. No, if you've played Assassin's Creed game before, you probably play this. At least the recent games. So that said, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. Like I really like what this one's doing. Like I'm super engrossed with the story. I really like the characters. And then like I said, the stories are kind of like vignetted. They're like all they're separated off into their own like 3-hour segments, and then you move off and like do a new one. And I don't know, I kind of like that. My horse can swim. It's an ability you can get and train your horse how to swim. I like how he keeps his head above the water. Raid going. You do get a bird.
What do you see, Sunan?
I found the bird to be very useless. I don't know. I have not found unless I just don't know how to use it properly. But I'm not finding this bird to be very useful. Can't identify anything. So like everything's still like it'll tell you where resources are, but it won't tell you what like that thing in the distance is. Pretty sure in Assassin's Creed Odyssey you could just whip your bird out and just like flick it around and go like, oh yeah, this is what that is, this is what that is, this is what that is. But this does not do that. Like this bird can't even mark enemies. Let's see. Well, there might be an ability it can learn, maybe. But I swear this thing does not mark enemies. Let's see. Come on, like, look how close I am to this thing. It should, like, tell me what this is, right? Think. Should mark enemies. Not marking any of the enemies. I find this bird to be very useless. I don't know. I don't use this thing at all. Unless there's parts in the story where it's like, hey, find out, like it won't tell you exactly where a quest marker is. So that's when you whip your bird out and it'll be like, hey, it's in this area. Just walk around until you find it. But that's the only time this thing is useful. And even then, not so much. The bird is disappointing. Maybe you can upgrade it so that it's more useful, but I'm 20 hours in and I've not seen a single upgrade for that thing, so. Oh god. God, oh god. Hurt me. Run in here and just get it done.
Best go put it here.
Alright, so once you're in the raid area, you can start raid. So again, the raid ends when you kill everyone, but it's not always easy to know who's still alive. To try to kill all these guys, and we'll see.
Remain steadfast. With me.
Civilian casualties, they fucking ran into my axe. Yeah, I used all my stamina. So if you use all your stamina, you cannot block, you cannot dodge. Dead. Yeah, I find these kind of combat sections to be very easy. I'm on normal difficulty. I haven't bumped it up yet, but I should. Again, to find all the other guys.
I'll finish you. You're mine.
Follow my lead.
Dead. Dead. Heads. I got one like 4 times now. Let's switch to a different weapon here. Different styles. But we use this bearded axe. Killed. Heads. Who else want it? I think they're all dead, I guess. Once they're all dead, you want to go and like loot. Break down doors. Some of these guys hide inside the buildings. Dead.
Hey, can't do
Break
this
the door
alone.
down.
Meet your fate.
Yeah, oh shit.
You breathe your last.
Big guy. I get that loot. I've had this glitch out.
Help me out here.
you need someone to come help you with it, and I've had it glitch out to where they just did not.
The other side must be barred.
Give me a hand with this!
Materials, the good stuff. Yeah, but you notice I have not picked up a single piece of like equipment yet. And we probably won't. No, it's not. It's not a loot fest like the previous game.
Give me a hand!
Catch! With me.
Dead. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Be any slower, guy. All right, there you go. Raid right there. And that's pretty much it. You do a raid, you get the materials that are there, and take it back to your settlement to build some stuff. Got some skill points. Tribute those. But every node on this thing is basically one power level. You get 2 skill points per level, so that's two like levels technically per level, or 2 power per level. How you would say that, but bomb sounds pretty cool. Auto loot is what I got. Okay, that unlocks this tree here, so you can see what's on here. Breakfall. And then every region is blocked, well, not blocked, but it has a recommended power level. So down here is 160, 130, 160, 340. So basically for this, since you get 2 power per level, you'd have to level up half as much. There's order missions where you have to like assassinate the members of the order. I found these guys to be very difficult. These guys have also a suggested power level. They're kind of just wandering around in the world, and they will sneak up on you when you don't like see them coming. Not that they're sneaking up on you, but they're just out there, and fucking they will attack you on sight, and you're like, oh, okay, here's a guy I need to kill. Doesn't tell you the power level though, so it's like you'll try to fight him, and then you'll take 2 hits and die, and you're like, oh fuck. And then you die and respawn, and he's still fucking there, which makes it very difficult to get away. This guy fucking killed me like 7 times. Like, seriously. Like, 7 times, and I kept respawning. He kept being right there when I respawned and kept killing me. And I was trying to do a mission too. I was trying to do a because they'll put these guys in areas where they're not supposed to be. Like they'll put level 90 guys in an area that's suggested level 20, and you're like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, see, this guy, this area is level 20, this guy's level 90, this area is level 20, this guy's level 90, this area is level 20, this guy's level 90. There's 3 level 90 guys in this area, in this entire area is supposed to be level 20. I ran into each of them. That's why they're on the map. And I don't know. I found that to be frustrating. Also, like on the inventory, it's hard to compare your numbers. Like, say I wanted to know, like, if this axe was better than this axe. You can bring up the compare, but there's no, like, I would like to see at a glance, this is higher than this. You know, you can look at the numbers back and forth, but it'd be nice to just see, you know, a green up arrow or a red down arrow to say, hey, this is better, this is worse. I don't know why they don't do that, but they don't do that, so hard to just compare stuff. And it's a minor thing, but it can go a long way just for the views, just for usability. Some equipment have rune slots, kind of like materia in Final Fantasy VII, but you can slot runes into your equipment. Stuff is like more just minor stat upgrades, like plus 2.4 attack. Don't really know how significant that is. I mean, it does say minor rune, so I don't know. I don't know if 2 attack is a lot or if that's it. Really don't know. I've not been using runes because they just seem not very significant. But also the combat's like really easy. I haven't needed to use it. I think I will suggest playing on hard mode if you're in for more of a challenge. That's pretty much it. That's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really enjoy this game. I am only about 20 hours in, so I mean, first impressions are pretty good. You know, maybe it's like downhill from here. I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's an interesting world to kind of just explore, and I enjoy the way it tells its story. I like the characters, and you know, the segmented stories, you know, you kind of just get your story and then move on to like a totally different story, and I like that. It never overstays its welcome. You know, you get used to some characters and you're like, okay, I like those characters, let's meet some more, and you move on and get some more characters. It's I don't know, I think it was a smart choice to do the story in that way. Yeah, this is probably my favorite open world game of this year. Very good. So, yeah, that's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's pretty damn good. I like it.